I'm Sydney Williams. This is my husband, Joe Williams. Met briefly through a mutual friend and kind of lost touch after a while and then reunited on Facebook. We definitely loved going out.
Traveling, concerts, I mean, everything that Chicago had to offer, to offer was really, we were very involved in the scene.
We realized we were struggling about a year in of trying naturally. We followed up with my OB, and he suggested, due to my age, that we just, instead of just trying Clomid and the usual slower steps, that we go straight to a fertility practice. We were lucky enough to be referred to Dr. Jeelani by my previous physician, who was actually retiring.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ruhi Jeelani, and I'm a reproductive endocrinology and infertility specialist, basically a fertility doctor.
So our first appointment with Dr. Jeelani was to meet, actually to discuss surrogacy options. And she actually had started to begin to tell us about it, but stopped and said, there is one more thing we can try with you if you're up for it emotionally and physically. I had at that point felt completely taxed in both those regards, and I wasn't sure what to expect, but I knew I would never forgive myself if I didn't try one more time this new thing that she had recommended. She had suggested an ERA test, and we proceeded with that, which eventually got us our little girl.
Finally, they went all the way from potentially having to use a gestational surrogate to then carrying a healthy live birth now and having a beautiful child.
The initial impact we had when we walked in was just how cozy and inviting it was. The staff was incredibly friendly and empathetic through our whole journey, and then meeting the doctor was just the cherry on top. She was the same, just very understanding as someone who had also been through infertility, as well as being incredibly knowledgeable.
This is entirely the most powerful piece of the journey, I would say, in my opinion, because it just goes to show again the difference between the physicians that we're seeing previously and Vios. Who knows if they would have how long they would have taken us down the road if they even would have presented us with this option, or if we would have just ended up giving up, going straight to adoption or surrogacy. But give it a shot. If you're in it, I'm in it. Let's do it. And we're glad that we did.